I believe in America. America has made my fortune. I raised my daughter in the American fashion. I gave her freedom, but I told her, never dishonor her family. She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. She went to the movie with him. She stayed out late. I didn't protest. 2 months ago, he took her for a drive with another boyfriend. They made her drink whiskey. Then, they tried to take advantage of her. She resisted. She kept her honor. So, they beat her like an animal. When I went to the hospital, her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered, held together with wire. She couldn't even weep because of the pain. But I wept. Why did I weep? She was a light in my life. Beautiful girl. Now, she'll never be beautiful again. Sorry. I went to the police like a good American. These two boys were brought to trial. The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison. Suspended sentence. Suspended sentence. I stood in the courtroom like a fool. And those two bastards, they smiled at me. And I said to my wife, for justice, we must go to Don Corleone.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
What do you want of me? Tell me anything. But do what I beg you to do.
What is that? That I cannot do.
I'll give you anything you ask.
We've known each other for many years, but this is the first time you come to me for counsel, for help. I can't remember the last time you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee, even though my wife is godmother to your only child. But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship, and you were afraid to be in my debt.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
I understand. You found paradise in America. You made a good living, had a good trade. The police protected you in their courts of law, and you didn't need a friend in me. And now you come to me and say, Don Colonna, give me justice. But you don't ask with respect. You don't offer me friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather. And now you come into my house on the day that my daughter is to be married, and you ask me to do murder for money?
I ask you for justice.
That is not justice. Your daughter is still alive.
That they can suffer then, as she suffered. How much shall I pay you?
Buonasera. Buonasera. What have I ever done to deserve this disrespect? Had you come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day. And if by chance an honest man like yourself were to make enemies, they would become my enemies, and you would be feared.
Be my friend? Godfather?
Good. Now, someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do me a service. But until that day, accept this justice as a gift on my daughter's wedding day.
Grazie. Godfather.
Prego. Give this to, Clemenza. We want reliable people that aren't going to get carried away. We're not murderers, despite of what this undertaker says.